Integrated supply chain metrics. Epic Supply Chain Council was developed many metrics to measure the performance of overall supply chain. It has used these standardized measures to develop benchmarks for comparisons between companies. Exhibit 17.4 contains a list of some of these measures with average and best in class benchmark. The average and best in class measures are for typical large industrial products. Big supply chain councils are develop set of measures similar to these for many different category of companies. Particularly useful approach to measure performance not only captures the integrated impact that the three classic functions have on the entire business supply chain, it also integrates the financial function such as metrics, which measures the relative efficiency of the supply chain. In a cash to cash cycle time integrates the purchasing, manufacturing, and sales distribution cycles, exhibits discipline, but it also relates well to the financial maxim cash is king. Calculating the measure requires the use of data related to purchasing, accounting, manufacturing, and sales. Actually, cash to cash cycle time is a measure of cash flow. Cash flow indicates where cash comes from, its source, where cash is spent, its use, and the net change in cash for the year. Understanding how cash flows through a business is critical to managing the business effectively. Accountants use the term operating cycle to describe the length of time it takes a business to convert cash outflows to raw material, labor, and so forth into cash inflows. This cycle time determines to a large extent the amount of capital needed to start and operate a business. Conceptually, cash to cash cycle time is calculated as follows. Cash to cash cycle time equals to inventory days of supply plus days of sales outstanding minus average payment period for material. The overall result is the number of days between paying for raw material and getting paid for the product. Going through the details of calculating cash to cash cycle time demonstrate the power of integrated information. These calculations are straightforward in the ERP system. The calculation can be divided into three parts: the account receivable, inventory cycle, and the account payable cycle.